Okay, welcome everyone to the glorious learning of Mishna Yomis, as we learn the last Mishnah in the 7th parak and the first Mishnah in the 8th parak, having in mind the Yod Klugman and family who sponsored Mishnayos for their Gesund Parnas and everything wonderful. Ilu Nishmas Rabbi Chachmiel Gershom ben Reb Tzvi Yehuda L'Refuah Shalema for Yomis Mechai Yisrael, by the Fisher family. Ilu Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi Perel Bas Ruvain. Then Neshama should have an aliyah. So in the last Mishnah it tells us that the Kohen Gadol Mishamesh b'shmeini kelim. Whenever the Kohen Gadol did the avodah during the year, he wore 8 garments. V'ahedyet ba'arba. A regular Kohen uses 4 garments. The 4 garments of the regular Kohen are b'kisainis, the cloak, u'michnasayim, the pants, u'mitznefes, the hat, v'avneit, and the belt. Moisev alav Kohen Gadol. The Kohen Gadol had 4 extra special garments. Chayshin, the breastplate with the 12 different stones with the names of the Shvatim. The ephod, the apron, which had on its shoulders the Avnei Shoyam, where 6 Shvatim were on one Avnei Shoyam and 6 on the other. Ume'il, a robe, v'tzitz, and the plate of gold on his forehead that said upon it, Kodesh LaHashem. When the Kohen Gadol was wearing the 8 vestments, in the folds of the chayshin was the Urim V'Tumim, which is a slip of paper that had the ineffable name on it. And when he was asked a question, the letters flashed out from the chayshin, the letters of the names of the Shvatim, to give an answer. But not just anybody could ask the Urim V'Tumim. The king could ask. Ula Bezdin, the head of the Bezdin, Ula Mishat Tzibur Tzarchbay, or somebody else that the Tzibur needs, like the Navi or the Kohen Meshuach Milchama, the Kohen anointed for battle. And now we start the final, it's amazing, final parak. We're on our way to Masechta Sukkah, unbelievable, and finishing, by the way, another volume of the Mishnah elucidated. We're already on the 6th volume. We're going to the 7th volume. That's what happens when you learn Mishnah every day. It's unbelievable. We also want to have in mind for our Chaver Adaf, Aaron Swade, that he should have a refuah shalema from Hashem, getting better and better, and have a good procedure tomorrow, and get home quickly. Yom Kippurim, Yom Kippur is also b'achila. You're not allowed to eat, u'b'shtia, you're not allowed to drink, u'b'rchitza, you're not allowed to bathe, u'b'sichi, you're not allowed to anoint, u'b'nilas hasanel, you're not allowed to wear shoes, u'b'tashim shamita, you're not allowed to have marital relations. Now the exceptions: V'amelech, the king, who always has to look presentable; V'akala, a bride who has to look presentable for her husband; Yirchatzu es pneim, they're allowed to wash their face. V'achaya, and this means not a midwife, this means the woman that gave birth, tinol es sandal, is allowed to wear a shoe because the cold earth will be detrimental for her health. Divrei Rebbe Eliezer, while the Chachamim Oisim, the Chachamim answer all 3, they say the king and the bride on Yom Kippur are not allowed to wash their face, nor is the woman that gave birth allowed to wear a shoe. Rabbi, I just want to remind you, tomorrow night again, shir at 8:50 on zoomdaf.com. Also, if you're into learning Pirkei Avos, I just uploaded to YouTube 2 shiurim on this week's Pirkei Avos, the 3rd parak. Also, I uploaded a shir called Ask Before You Act, and also a shir called A Secret Ingredient for Happiness. That I just uploaded all of that recently, and there is some really excellent. There's a shir I gave in 2019 about how to react to one day 400 missiles being shot against Eretz Yisrael. That's a very interesting shir, so check out on the YouTube channel. If you would like to support, we do not have a shir sponsor for this week's Chumash shir for Kairach. If you would like to sponsor Kairach, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.